Hello, everyone. It's Birdie here, the recycled hippie chick. I don't know if you're going to be upside down or not. I may have to flip it later, but nothing to worry about right now. Okay. Let me turn on another light over here. I have so many things. I need to do an art therapy. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I had to write down what I want to talk about. I have this little book and I write down things I want to talk about in my videos because my brain is, about this long. And I had just thought about something, so I thought I better, let me see if I can get a little more light over here. There we go. So I thought I better write it down before I forgot about it. This is going to be too small. Let's get adjusted here. Okay, let's try this. All right. Hi, it's Birdie here, the recycled hippie chick. Okay, I just need to visit for a minute before I get busy because I have to psych myself up. And so I thought I would go ahead and start my my new Happy Mail journal while I'm talking to you. I just took a bath, and while I was in the bathtub, I planned my day. It's my office. And when you have Lyme, one of the best things you can do is soak in a bathtub as hot as you can get it with a bunch of Epsom salts and I don't know why I put the baking soda in there, but they say to, so I do. I don't really know. I don't know what any of it does, except for I do know the Epsom salts relieves my body pain. So I was in there, and you got to soak about 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm in there, doing my thing, and that's where I plan my day. What I'm going to do that day, whatever. Do I keep that? No. Do I keep this because that would look kind of maybe cute in a cluster? Yes. Okay. So I'm in there planning my day, and all winter I have wanted to get my spring cleaning out of the way. I'm stuck in the house in the winter. I get this seasonal depression, and I thought if I keep myself busy and give myself things to do, it'll keep me from getting that. Well, so far this winter, I have done nothing but sit around and mope and ho-ha, poor me, I am depressed. So I decided, at first, this is what I do. At first you say, well, I really need to take everything off the walls, and I need to wash everything that's on the walls and paint little spots if you need to and put everything back on. And then this voice comes in your head and says, Birdie, do you care if everything on the walls is washed? And I say, no, not really. Nobody comes over, so it's not like, who's going to see it? And then you're messing around a couple days later, and you see cobwebs hanging from the ceiling, and you say, Birdie, that is just gross that you have cobwebs hanging from your ceiling. You really need to clean that. So then it starts bothering you again, and you think, oh, I need to take everything, blah, 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 again. And the whole cycle continues. And then it's, why? Who cares? It's not like it's not going to get dirty again right after you've cleaned it. You know, I live out in the country on a dirt road where there are spiders probably get in your house more than other houses, and I don't know where those cobwebs come from. I don't see the spiders, but then you see all these cobwebs hanging here, there, and yonder. I really want to be able to pull that down a little bit. I've got all this room down here. There. Darn it. I didn't put my spine in there. I'll put this one on the outside. I will make one wider to accommodate the spine on the inside. I'll use this one. I'll make a, yeah. So this morning I said, that's it. You're having a good day so far, because you never know what your day is going to be like. You never know if you're too tired and you have to take a nap, and what? I just got up. Why do I need a nap? Well, that's the way it works. So you have to end up going in. Some days you get up and your muscles are really weak and you just feel like rubber, and you're like, I can't do anything. I've got to go to the store, and by the time I get back from the store, you know, you're just mush. So today I'm having a good day. Just a second. Okay, I needed to get my spine material. Today I'm having a good day, and I say today's the day. Today is the day that you are going to clean. So I get out of the bathtub, and I don't know how much 1.5 inches is on this ruler. Look at this ruler. I don't even know what these numbers are. Oh, it says centimeters, decimeter, centimeters. I don't know how many centimeters are in 1.5 inches, so we're going to make this spine 4, whatever that equals out to be. So I think, well, I better wash the dishes first, because before I got in the bathtub, I put warm water and soap in the sink to let the dishes soak. And I think, well, I got to wash the dishes first, because I don't want the water getting cold and then have to waste more water to make another sink full. So I washed the dishes. And then I say, well, I think I'll do a video first so that I can talk myself through it and psych myself up. You know what I'm doing? I'm burning daylight because I don't want to do it. So here I am doing a video, psyching myself up. I'm going to talk through it with you guys. And if you'll just be patient and listen, when I'm done, I'll be able to do it. It'll be okay. I can do this. And this is the thing. If I don't make it clear through, I'm going to start in my back bathroom. And I have a very large back bathroom. It has 2 walk-in closets in it. Very large, I say to myself. It's probably not very large compared to a normal person's bathroom. It's probably a 12 by 12, 12 by 12 with 2 large closets in it. To me, that's large. Anyway, enough room for 2 sinks, a tub, a toilet, a shower, and 2 closets. So, this is the thing I need to tell myself. If I don't make it through the bathroom, it's okay. I can start again, maybe not even tomorrow. I can start again another day that I feel like doing it. I'm not on a time limit. This isn't somebody else's house that I have to get it done in one day. The thing I have to remember not to do is to possibly get everything drug out that requires, well, I have to do something with it because, I can't just let it sit out for days. So what I need to do is make sure I don't drag a lot of stuff out, like cleaning out a closet or under the cupboards or whatever, that's going to require me coming back to quickly or picking up at the end of the day and sticking it back in there before I can get started again. Because I tend to do that. I tend to go in and just tear everything out, and then I've got a mess on my hands. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to maybe just start with one wall, like maybe the back wall. Take everything off of that wall, picture-wise, light fixtures and all that need to be washed, and everything out of the two sinks, underneath the two sinks that I have no idea what's under there because I'm an out of sight, out of mind person. Somebody could break their arm out here and I could have a splint, a tourniquet, and everything, and I wouldn't notice it because it's under the sink and I don't pay attention. So I'm going to go through all of that stuff, and the way my brain is coming along is I may list everything that I put back in that under that sink. I may say, in this sink is a first aid kit that contains yada, 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 a hot pack, an ice pack, a heating pad, and 5 towels. I may do that and then tape that list on the inside of the cupboard door so I know what's in there. Because I'm not kidding you. I am seeing a difference in my mind. My short-term memory especially. My daughter and her friend Charmin, did a group text with myself, my daughter, and my daughter's friend Ashley. And it's a picture. It's to all of us, and it's a picture of a nightstand. And the text reads, "Remember this?" And I'm like, and the other two girls are going, "Oh my gosh, yes, that was so fun. We need to do that again." And I text back and go, I'm not sure I was supposed to be included in this text because I have no idea why I'm looking at a nightstand and why on earth would I remember it. And the comment back was, "Yes, you are included in this text. You're the one that drove us. Remember, we were dumpster diving." I have absolutely no recollection of that. Of course, it has been 20 years ago, but the other two girls remembered it, and I did not. Well, they said, "Remember, we were dumpster diving behind Pier 1 Imports." No, I don't. I've dumpster dove behind Pier 1 Imports before, but I do not remember taking the girls. They were in high school, and I just simply did not remember it. So, anyway, these things are leaving me, and I don't know if this is a normal old person thing or if I'm starting to see issues. And like my husband says, "So what if you are? Is there anything you can do about it?" I'm like, "No." "Then what are you worrying about it for?" Well, because I worry about everything. So anyway, how am I doing? Am I getting out of frame? I'm going to, listen. Messy, brainy mess. I'm sure I'm not getting it because my brain doesn't remember. Brainy mess. And I can't remember her real name because I met her one day and I was very overwhelmed that day at Big Mama's house. And so I can't remember her real name, but now she's a follower. And I've watched her videos and I know it's her brainy mess, but I don't remember the real name of her title. So I will link it below if I can remember, because I have told you guys, oh, I'm going to play a snippet video at the end of this, and then I forget to do it. Or I'm going to link that channel below, and then I forget to do it. So anyway, I said the other day, I wish I could do my videos and look here to see if I'm in screen. And she said, you can. If you have a smart TV, you can stream yourself up on the TV and see yourself while you're videoing. Well, I didn't know if my TV was smart or not. So, I was in the grandkids' room the other day where they spend the night, you know, where they sleep when they're here. And I noticed Terry and I had one, I don't know, I have a tablet too. I wonder if my tablet is smart. It's a Samsung tablet and it's just like using my phone. Anyway, I'm in the kids' room and I notice there's a big TV in there in a box. A 32-inch TV, because my husband and I bought raffle tickets to my granddaughter Peanut's softball team, and we won the tablet and this 32-inch TV, which we don't really need, the 32-inch TV. So I just sat it in there in the room and thought, well, I'll hook it up maybe in here when the kids are over or something. It said on it that it's smart. It said HD Smart TV on it. So I'm thinking that could go in my art room, because I watch TV when I'm just playing anyway. That could go in my art room, and when I'm doing a video, I could look over on it and see if I'm in frame. So help is coming. Okay, I can't get off track. That's a whole nother video for art therapy. Right now, I have to just stay on what I have to do today. Today, I am going to start my cleaning. So I have discussed it with you guys. I've gotten it off my chest. I have burnt a little daylight. I've got my little Happy Mail book started, in which I don't really like that showing. I love the image, but I don't like that white part showing. What's going on here? Maybe I need to let it dry flat before I shut it, because that's going to make a ripple in it. Okay, let me get some lace or something to go right there. How long? 19 minutes. We'll go 30 minutes and stop. Okay, this will be perfect on there. I don't really care if the back has anything on it or not. So let's glue this on here. right there. And then I will get busy before I've completely lost my mojo. Oh, I don't have any mojo, believe me. I do not want to get it, but it's got to be done. Tomorrow our high is supposed to be 4 degrees, and we're supposed to get 6 or 8 inches of snow overnight here in Kansas. Okay, anyway, let me finish telling you about my brainy mess. It just came to me. My brainy mess. Is that right? Let me make sure I link her. Brainy. I'll put that down. That'll remind me. So last year I was I on my way to Createville in Arkansas? No, because I had my camper when I went there. For some reason, okay, Big Mama, she also, I'll link her also. She also has a channel. She actually watched my videos, and come to find out, we only live about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from each other. I'm going to say 2 hours because I'm not positive. For some reason, I couldn't stay the whole weekend, but Big Mama had a crafty gathering at her house and invited me. I don't remember why I couldn't stay. Well, anyway, her gathering was like 10 days long. And you could just drop in and out, and you could spend the night with her if you wanted. You could come for a day. You could come for a weekend. You could come for the whole 10 days. And all of her friends, she had friends from everywhere. Mississippi, California, everywhere was coming in to Big Mama's house to gather to have this wonderful weekend. So, first of all, I'd never met Big Mama. I'd never met anybody that was at her house. And they invited me to come. So I'm like, oh my gosh, meet new people who are like-minded like me. I'm going to pick out some pages because this is a larger book, and I'm going to need some larger pages. See, they're large this way, but not this way. I would like to have some that are tall. Anyway, I'm like, heck yeah, I'm going to go meet these new people and set these aside as they fit. And so I went to Big Mama's house, and I was only able to stay 1 full day. And so I did, and I was very overwhelmed because everyone there seemed to know each other but me. And I don't know why. I just had anxiety. So I did not, I didn't remember everybody's name. I just went and I played and I visited with everybody that was there, and then I came home. Well, Brainy Mess was there. And then she started watching me. And I can't wait because I'm going to go back this year and take my camper and spend a few days. And I will get to know everybody better this year. And I will get to know Brainy Mess better. I do remember Brainy was close to me at my table. And I do remember I clicked with her. You know how you meet people? Like, there was another lady there, and I can't remember her channel either. Oh my gosh, you guys. It really bothers me. It really does. She was from Mississippi. April. Her name was April. And she clicked with me also. And so, you know, you meet people that Bonnie, I clicked with right away also, I felt like. Anyway, you meet with people, you click with them, and you kind of remember them. But I'm anxious this year, if they're going to be there again, to go back and actually get to know people better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one signature. I don't know why. I just usually put 7 pages in each signature. So there's one signature. And I need some of these taller ones like this. So anyway, yeah, she told me about my smart TV. Oh, now this one here, this is out of one of my Flower Fairies, my Flower Children book that I actually am using the cover for a fairy journal. So I'm going to save this one for that journal so it can go right back in. And if I were smart, this one would go in my ship journal. Okay, let's see here what we got. We've got a big page that we have put some type of a plastic insert in for a window. This one has a hole in it, which is fine with me. So that one can go in there. We'll have to strategically place that one so the picture behind it, so we have a picture behind it that shows. So we can see the picture behind it. Oh, how cute would this be if we folded this page backwards and see if it goes in here. Oh, we'll do that. Isn't that cute? Peekaboo. It's like he's looking through a little window. Okay, I don't know if this one, I might have to cut off some of that bird. I may have to tear this whole thing off and adjust it because it's way too long. You know, it hangs way over. 1, 2, 3. Probably bumping this. 4. Okay, that's got 4 pages. 5. 6. That's awful long. I don't know that that'll fit either. No, I don't want to cut that one off. So anyway, I'm excited to go to Big Mama's this year. I'm also going to Createville, which is also in April. That's way too big. I need to make a big, wide journal just for these pages. So I have 2 big, fun things to do in April. I'm going to Createville, and I'm going to stay in a hotel there. And there I'm going to get to meet Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. So I'm super excited about that. And of course, Shannon Green will be there. Always exciting to see her. And Stacy from Stacy Spangler Art. I think I could hang with Stacy. But, you know, you don't get a chance to really get to know him because she's a teacher. And I'm sure she's not going to come want to just sit and get to know Birdie, you know. They come and they teach and all that good jazz. So, okay, 1, 2, I'm just gabbing now. 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. Okay, I've got one more. Let's see if this will be our 7th one. Yes, we can cut this off. So, anyway, thank you guys for letting me talk through this with you today. 2 signatures. I think that'll probably be enough. The only thing I have so far is a postcard. I'm building this whole book for a postcard right now. This year, I really want to concentrate on sending out Happy Mail to people. I really do. Okay, so that's 2 signatures I have in this book. And I think that will be comfortable, don't you? I'm just going to make 2 signatures. I'll have to cut down a lot, which is going to hurt me. Or not. I don't have to if I don't want to, right? I mean, it's just my book. It's not like I'm selling it. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do 2 signatures in there. I've got the pages out. This can lay here and dry today while I'm doing my, aren't these beautiful? While I'm doing my spring cleaning. And I'll get back with you. I am going to put something at the end of this. Now, I want to put my friend KK's red bird. I try to go at least once a month, but we're terrible at doing that, aren't we, Kay? I'm going to try to clean my house up well enough because, Kay and I are polar opposites. I know she's listening to this and she's going, oh, whatever, I don't care. Yes, she is a very neat and tidy, immaculate person in which I adore. That's why we get along, because we're polar opposites. Lives in a house where the bushes are manicured and the sidewalk is edged and everything is perfect. I mean, she has a home that you could take pictures of for Better Homes and Gardens. And here she is, friends with Birdie, who I won't even let her get in my car because my car is just, I have a rattly old country car that's probably had Cheetos rubbed in the seat and a pop spilled on the floor. And come out here down a dirt road to Birdie's house where, I have a piece of metal propped up with a bird bath bowl up against my fence out there so the wind doesn't hit the squirrels when they're eating. And my yard is country grass and weeds and anything that's green, and it is not edged around the sidewalk, and I've got, duct tape on my windows so the birds don't hit the window, and my house is not immaculate, and I tissue papered my walls, which would probably make her hive up to think that that is an actual wall covering in a home. It's not. I just did it because I'm on the cheap. So I don't let her come to my house. I only go in there to hers. All that big long story to tell you. In her breakfast nook, she has these beautifully, perfectly washed windows, in which mine have tape residue on them because, the last bunch of tape I put on there didn't hold the birds out. Anyway, there's a red bird that sits in the bush outside of her breakfast nook. And I call it Owen because her dad has passed away, and I feel like this red bird is her dad. But I don't think it is anymore because this red bird is mental. This red bird, for probably the past 4 years that I've been going over there, at least 4 years, this red bird sits in the bush outside of her windows about this far from the window and just throws itself into the window over and over and over when you're in there. It just throws itself to where on the window there's swipes of blood from it making its beak bleed. I'm shocked it's still alive. But the whole time we sit in there and have coffee, the bird just whacks itself up against the window. And she talks to it, hello, pretty bird, pretty bird. And I go, hey, Owen, we talk to the bird. But finally, we had to get up and go to the living room because I was afraid the bird was going to kill himself as long as we were sitting in there. So I got a little bit of video of the bird hitting the window. That's what'll be on the tail end of this video.
Over that behind the other thing.
He won't come back now that I've got it started.
He just knows. I've tried to take pictures of him.
He was coming over and over and over.
Yeah,
And
and then
now-
stop. He probably heard you say something. Anyway, so. Crazy thing. And there's blood up there on the window. That's what, that's what bothers me. He hits himself all the time.